Okay, in this video we will be subtracting whole numbers and we will solve 3 problems. And so if you want to pause the video here, feel free. Okay, this is our very first problem. We have 25 minus 17. And our very first step that we will do for all 3 problems is rewrite it. Instead of having it horizontally, we're going to have it vertically. So we're going to have 25 minus 17. Because this right here and this right here is equivalent. So this number right here is like the ones category. So a regular 5 and a regular 7. The 2 is in the tens category. So you can kind of think about it as if it's being a 20. The 2 by itself is like a 20. This 1 by itself is like a 10 because it's in the tens category. So first we're going to subtract 5 minus 7, and we would get a negative 2. And we don't want that. We don't want a negative number. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to borrow a 10. And how we're going to do that is take 10 away. So instead of having a 2 right here, we're going to change it to a 1. And I'm taking away a 10, so I'm going to give it to the ones category. And we know 5 plus 10 is 15. And now we have 15 minus 7, and when we subtract it, we get a positive number. We get a positive 8. 15 minus 7 is 8. And then 1 minus 1 is 0. So our final answer is 25 minus 17 would give us 8. And this makes sense because 8 plus 17 is 25. So if you're still kind of confused, no worries. We have 2 more problems. Here we have 537 minus 123. Again, the very first step is to rewrite it. So we're going to rewrite it as 537 minus 123, but in vertical format, because this allows us to easily see this is our ones, this is our tens, and this is our hundreds. So we have 7 minus 3, and we know 7 minus 3 is positive 4. Now we have 3 minus 2, and 3 minus 2 is a positive 1. And finally, 5 minus 1 is a 4. So 537 minus 123 would give us 414. And this is our last problem, 125 minus 27. So again, we have to rewrite this in vertical format. So we have 125 minus 27. So 5 minus 7 is a negative number, so this involves borrowing from the tens category. So we're going to change a 2 into a 1, and we're going to give this 5 10. So 5 plus 10 is 15. Now we have 15 minus 7, we get a positive 8. Here we have 1 minus 2 is a negative number, so we need to take away this 1. It becomes 0. Give him 10. So we have 11 minus 2, and we get 9. So we get 98. So 125 minus 27 would give us 98. And that's all we need to do for these types of problems.